masters of speed. This is Formula One.
Hello there, welcome back to another setup video. Today we're at Imola. We're driving as a Van Amersfoort Racing with Villa Gomez. Setup, as always, is at the end of the video. Do all that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's go and get into these 3 laps. So, here we go then. Pretty poor start. Not gonna lie, and the reason why I'm doing these 3 laps is to show you guys how the setup behaves, etc, etc. And yeah, welcome to Imola. You'll be quite surprised on how low I've actually gone with this setup. Could have done a double send then, but the AI are, yeah, just the AI. Getting out-dragged every time. Do not touch the white lines. The white lines will absolutely give you a track limit warning. Track limits around Imola are extremely broken. Very broken, in fact. As you can see, I was on the lines and you get a track limit warning. But it's all good. As always, setup is coming next. We had a really poor start for some reason, but that's okay. Let's see, we dragging Antonelli. The slipstream from these cars is absolutely phenomenal. You just need to be really mindful around Imola that track limits are awful, and I'll go into more depth in the setup video, the setup part of this. But if you need more downforce, add more downforce. Just remember, more downforce, you trade straight line speed, and if straight line speed is something that you want or need, you're going to need to take more downforce away. That is the only way you get more speed in a straight line. You're doing alright though. What's Korea doing? 26.3. What are we doing? 26.9. It's okay. Remember, this AI is set at 105. It's not about the result. It's about showing you how the setup handles. If there's any talking points about the setup, just trying to show you guys basically what the setup does, how the setup feels. Showing you the setup with no assists. Yeah, and basically just showing you guys how it all goes. Obviously, I don't claim to be the fastest guy in the world. I don't claim to be the bestest guy, the best guy either. There are far many racers out there better than myself. But what I do know is a little about a little, and what I do is share what I know, because it's just me. But the setup is coming next. This has been 3 laps. around Imola. Hope you enjoy it. Do all that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time. Hello there. So this is what I've gone with for the Imola setup then, and I'm going to give you two versions of it. This one is quite a low downforce setup, simply to keep up with the cars down that main straight. However, if you feel you need more downforce, I recommend you increasing everything by 4. Right, so right now I've set this car up to run a 16.8. If you need more downforce, by all means increase it by 4. So take this up to 20, take this up to 12, and that should be more than enough for you guys to get around this race circuit. But for the sake of this setup, I've set it up like this, and it does work. Go back and watch the 3 laps prior and you'll see exactly what I mean. But if you guys need more downforce, add more downforce. It's your setup, and the only way that this setup will get better is if by you adding to it to suit your driving style. So onto the transmission, I've gone with 40% on, 70% off. You could drop that down to 30-70 if you want. You could take it to 40-80. Go mad. But for the sake of this setup, I've gone with 30-70, and it seems to work. It's not seems about it. It actually does work. But by all means, you guys change it to suit you guys. And yeah, onto the suspension geometry. Left, 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 left. There's no shot there, none at all. Onto the suspension then, and it's changed a little bit. I know yesterday in Imola setup, we're at Imola. In the Miami setup, I said if you make sure you change and keep this one 41, this one between 1 and 12, this one 21, this one 21, you've got the nucleus of a setup. That still is very much true. However, for this setup, I found that switching the anti-roll bar to 20 instead of 21 helped me a lot more. And this is the thing about setups. You can't just go, bosh, here's a setup, let's go and race with it. You have to practice with it. You have to feel the car and make subtle changes to get the most out of it. Usually, the same with the ride height. I've gone with 1854 this time, and if you look at the F1 setup, I would say you need to run a higher ride height simply because you need to send it over that chicane curbs. Unfortunately, the rules still apply. However, F1 cars have a significant more amount of downforce than F2 cars, so you can get away with running a lower ride height for this setup. But for the sake of this, I've gone with 41, 6, 21, 20, 18 and 54. It works. If you need more though, if you are a curb rider, by all means increase this to 2055. It'll be absolutely fine. 2056 even. No dramas at all. But for the sake of this setup, I've gone with 1854. On the brakes, 9957. Seems to work. No dramas at all. I do go down to 56 at some points during the race. It's just whatever your preference is. You don't need to change the brake bias. You can keep the brake bias at 57 all race long. But I change it because I do. I feel that it helps me. But yeah, it is what it is. On to the tyres then, and it is max pressures. This has been Imola. I really hope this setup helps. Let me know down in the comments. Do that good stuff. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You guys are absolutely awesome. Take care. Catch you in the next one. Peace.